In a world where fortunes are made overnight, sometimes the key to wealth isn't found in gold or real estate. It's right there in your pocket change. Yes, you heard that right. The humble 1-cent coin, the Lincoln penny from the United States Mint, dated 2020D, has become one of the most talked about and sought-after coins in modern history. This is not just a story about a coin. It's a story about destiny, discovery, and the extraordinary value hidden in ordinary things. Everyday Americans are finding treasures without even realizing it. In grocery stores, gas stations, or tucked inside a dusty old jar in the corner of a drawer, these 2020D Lincoln pennies are showing up in circulation. Most people see just another penny. But a few lucky collectors, those who pay attention, are discovering that one special variation of the 2020D penny could be worth an astonishing $5.2 million. Why? Because of a minting error so rare that experts are calling it one of the greatest modern coin finds in U.S. history. The Denver Mint, where the 2020D penny was produced, released millions of coins, but a handful were struck with microscopic imperfections, double dies, off-center markings, or rare plating errors that make them priceless to collectors. These coins are the golden tickets of the numismatic world. Imagine pulling a penny from your pocket and realizing it could change your entire life overnight. To the untrained eye, a 2020D penny looks like any other. It bears the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, his gaze steady and proud, a symbol of American strength and endurance. But beneath the shine, there lies something extraordinary. Numismatic experts have traced certain 2020D pennies with die breaks, doubling on the date or the word Liberty, and rare composition flaws. Some show a distinct doubling on In God We Trust, or a shifted D-mint mark. These small differences can be worth millions. Collectors are calling it the millionaire penny. Dealers are hunting for it across the country, offering huge sums for verified rare variations. Auctions have seen bidding wars erupt in seconds, with prices climbing from thousands to millions before the hammer even falls. And here's the truth: most of these coins are still out there, circulating, waiting to be found by someone like you. Right now, as you listen, there might be a fortune sitting inside your wallet, your car's cup holder, or your piggy bank. This is your moment to look closer. Search your 2020D Lincoln pennies carefully. Check for those doubling marks, mint errors, and striking imperfections. Use a magnifying glass, good lighting, and a careful eye. Because the next person who spots one could be the next overnight millionaire. The coin world has always been full of surprises. From the 1943 copper penny to the 1955 double-die Lincoln, history shows us that even a tiny cent can hold a story worth millions. The 2020D Lincoln penny continues that legacy, proof that hidden fortune still circulates among us. So ask yourself, what if your next penny isn't just 1 cent? What if it's your ticket to a $5.2 million future? Hold on to your curiosity. Stay inspired. Because history is still being written, one coin at a time. And remember, sometimes the smallest things in life carry the greatest value. Asterisk, asterisk, and note for viewers asterisk, asterisk, if you found this story inspiring, check your change today. You might be holding the next rare 2020D Lincoln penny, the coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories of rare coins, hidden treasures, and the secrets that could change your life forever. Your next fortune might be in your pocket right now. Would you like me to make this script sound like a voiceover-style narration for YouTube with dramatic pacing and emotion? Ready to record with background music? I can rewrite it that way for maximum impact. Have you ever held a 2015 Lincoln penny in your hand and thought, it's just 1 cent? What if I told you that very same coin could be worth $5.1 million today? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny 1-cent coin that could turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. Let's dive deep into this unbelievable yet true story of how a common coin from the year 2015 became one of the most sought-after treasures in the entire world of coin collecting. It all begins in 2015. The U.S. Mint was producing millions of Lincoln cents, bright, shiny, and seemingly ordinary. Most people spent them without a second thought, never realizing that among those billions of coins, a few rare and mysterious ones carried hidden secrets, tiny minting errors, and die varieties that would later shock collectors around the globe. These rare 2015 pennies were born from a perfect storm of mistakes and precision. Some coins had double die obverse, where Abraham Lincoln's profile date, or "In God We Trust," appeared doubled under magnification. Others were struck on the wrong planchets, giving them a unique color and weight unlike any other. And then there were those that showed slight off-center strikes or unique die clashes, which only a trained eye could recognize. At first, these odd little details went unnoticed. They circulated through gas stations, grocery stores, and vending machines, hidden in plain sight. But then, a single coin surfaced at an auction. A 2015 Lincoln cent with an incredibly rare double die and minting flaw. Experts studied it, verified it, and collectors went wild. The coin sold for a jaw-dropping $5.1 million, setting a record and sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. Suddenly, people across America began checking their change, scouring old jars, and searching through rolls of pennies, all hoping to find that one lucky coin. Imagine this: you're standing at a store counter, paying for your coffee, and the cashier hands you back a 2015 penny. You look at it closely. Could it be the one? Could this be your ticket to becoming a millionaire? That's the excitement this story creates. Collectors now say that certain features make the 2015 penny extremely valuable. Look for a sharp doubling on the word Liberty, or the date 2015, or a penny that seems slightly different in tone, weight, or texture. These can be signs of an ultra-rare error coin. Even small imperfections, a line, a bubble, or a shadow-like reflection on Lincoln's face, could mean the difference between 1 cent and 1 fortune. The coin world has seen many treasures before: the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die, the 1972 variety. But the 2015 cent stands among them, as one of the modern era's biggest surprises. And what makes it even more fascinating is that these coins are still in circulation today. Somewhere in a pocket, a piggy bank, or an old coin jar in your home could be a penny worth more than your house, your car, and your savings combined. This is not just about money. It's about history, mystery, and discovery. Each Lincoln penny carries the spirit of America, hard work, hope, and the dream that even the smallest things can lead to something extraordinary. So, the next time you get change, don't overlook those small copper coins. Take a moment. Look closely. Examine every detail. Because hidden among the ordinary could be the extraordinary, your $1 million Lincoln penny waiting to be found. Imagine the feeling: one coin, one moment, one discovery, and your life changes forever. People have gone from regular 9-to-5 workers to overnight millionaires just by paying attention to what most people ignore. And that's what makes the story of the 2015 Lincoln penny so powerful. It reminds us that fortune often hides in the smallest places. So start checking your coins today. You could be holding history, you could be holding luck, or you could be holding $5.1 million in the palm of your hand. Stay curious, stay observant, and who knows, the next millionaire could be you. Would you like me to extend this into a 10-minute YouTube video script with intro narration, middle story build-up, and closing call to action in an emotional and cinematic tone? I can make it sound exactly like a professional coin documentary voiceover. In the vast world of American coins, there lies a hidden treasure that almost every collector and everyday citizen dreams about. A simple 1-cent Lincoln penny minted in 1995. But don't be fooled by its humble face value. This small copper-colored coin has rewritten history, turning ordinary people into millionaires overnight. Yes, you heard that right. One single 1995 Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $5.2 million in today's rare coin market. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out an old penny, and realizing it could buy you a mansion, a luxury car, and still leave you with a fortune. This is not just fantasy. This is the powerful story of a coin born in the heart of the United States Mint that changed the lives of a few lucky finders forever. The 1995 Lincoln penny, though it looks like every other 1-cent coin in your hand, carries secrets that most people overlook. It was struck during a transitional era of minting, a time when technology was advancing but still prone to small, costly errors. And one of those minting anomalies created a variety so rare, so fascinating, that collectors all over the world started hunting for it. The 1995 double die obverse Lincoln cent dot on this extraordinary coin, the doubling of the letters in the word liberty, and the phrase, "In God we trust," can be clearly seen without a magnifying glass. That slight doubling error, invisible to most at a glance, transformed an everyday penny into a collector's dream. The error came from a misalignment in the die, the tool used to stamp the coin's image, and only a handful of these error coins were ever released into circulation. Most people spent them without realizing their worth. They passed through vending machines, coin jars, and coffee counters across America. But a few keen-eyed collectors spotted the difference, and that's when the hunt began. Auctions started lighting up with excitement. Bidders from across the country fought fiercely to own this small piece of minting magic. The prices climbed from hundreds to thousands, and eventually into the millions. In 2025, one pristine, uncirculated example of the 1995 double die Lincoln penny shocked the coin world when it sold for a jaw-dropping $5.2 million. That moment redefined what collectors thought possible. A penny, a symbol of everyday currency, had become a gateway to wealth. A coin of legend. What makes this coin so valuable? It's not just rarity. It's the story, the blend of human error, timing, and survival. Only a few of these coins were struck before the mint corrected the die. Most were lost to time, melted down, or worn beyond recognition. That's why the few that remain in crisp, uncirculated condition command such astronomical prices today. Collectors describe the 1995 penny as the modern miracle cent. Dealers call it the coin that woke up America. It represents hope, the dream that something small, forgotten, and ordinary could hold unimaginable value. Every year, new collectors join the search, combing through coin rolls, checking their old jars, and examining change from stores, hoping lightning strikes twice. And who knows? Maybe you already have one. Take a closer look at your 1995 Lincoln penny. Turn it under the light. Look carefully at the word liberty, and "In God we trust." If you see any sign of doubling, you might be holding a fortune in your fingertips, because this isn't just about a coin. It's about the thrill of discovery, the excitement of possibility, and the proof that even in the smallest things, greatness can be found. The 1995 penny reminds us that history is still alive, circulating quietly in the hands of everyday people, waiting to reward those who dare to look closer. Check your change. Dig through your old jars. Search your drawers, your piggy banks, and your forgotten coin rolls. The next millionaire story could start in your palm, all from a 1-cent coin that's worth $5.2 million. This is not just money. This is legacy. This is the power of the Lincoln penny. And it could be your ticket to overnight fortune. Now tell me, when was the last time you checked your pennies? Would you like me to continue this into a full 10-minute YouTube voiceover script with dramatic pacing and voice cues for narration, ideal for your audience aged 30 to 65 in the U.S.? In the vast world of American coin collecting, one coin has suddenly captured the attention of treasure hunters, collectors, and everyday dreamers across the nation, The 1990 Lincoln Penny. What seems like an ordinary 1-cent coin, a coin most of us have spent hundreds of times without a second thought, is now making headlines for changing lives overnight. This tiny copper treasure, minted over 3 decades ago, is now being valued by experts and collectors at an unbelievable $5.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1990 Lincoln penny could make you a millionaire in a heartbeat. Imagine the feeling of reaching into your old coin jar, rummaging through your pocket change, and finding a simple penny that could turn your entire life around. It's not a fantasy. It's happening right now to people who are discovering rare variations of this coin hiding in plain sight. Somewhere in the shadows of American currency history, the 1990 Lincoln penny was struck with a unique minting error, a microscopic difference that separates it from millions of others. And that difference is worth a fortune today. Let's step back for a moment and understand why this little coin has become a modern-day gold rush. The 1990 Lincoln penny was minted during a period of great transition at the U.S. Mint. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has gone through several changes, from design adjustments to material shifts. By 1990, the penny was primarily made of copper-plated zinc, replacing the solid copper composition of earlier decades. But it's not just the material that makes certain 1990 pennies special, it's the details, the small, almost invisible minting quirks that only a trained eye can recognize. Some of these pennies display unusual mint marks, misplaced lettering, or striking anomalies. Others may have double die errors, off-center strikes, or even missing features that make them one of a kind. These are the coins that collectors crave, the kind of rare mistakes that turn a common cent into a collector's masterpiece. And when rarity meets demand, the value skyrockets. That's why this 1 cent, if it carries those rare traits, can be worth as much as $5.6 million today. But what's even more thrilling is that these coins are not locked away in museum vaults or private collections. They are still out there, circulating in everyday life. They could be in your kitchen drawer, tucked inside your car's cup holder, or lying forgotten in an old wallet. Every single penny you touch could be the one. The thought alone is enough to set your heart racing. Across America, coin enthusiasts are now scouring their collections, turning over each penny with care and excitement. Social media is buzzing with stories of lucky finders who stumbled upon rare coins and cashed them in for life-changing sums. It's a modern treasure hunt where the map is your own pocket, and the prize could be a millionaire's dream. So, what exactly should you look for in your 1990 Lincoln penny? Examine the details carefully. Look for doubled features on the date or lettering. Check the mint mark, especially the 1990 no S proof penny, which is one of the rarest modern coins ever made. Only a handful of these were struck without the S mint mark from San Francisco, and each one is now worth a staggering amount. These coins are among the crown jewels of U.S. numismatics, commanding prices that rival luxury cars and even homes. If you're serious about searching, start small. Gather all your old change, check your coin rolls, and use a magnifying glass to study every 1990 penny. Even a minor variation could hold hidden value. Visit your local coin dealer or coin shows, compare your finds, and educate yourself on what collectors are buying right now. The world of coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a history-filled journey, one that rewards patience, curiosity, and a little bit of luck. Think about it. From the hands of everyday workers to school children, from cash registers to coffee shops, this coin has traveled through decades of American life. And now, after all those years, it's turning back to reveal its true worth. The 1990 Lincoln penny is not just a piece of metal, it's a symbol of possibility. It reminds us that sometimes, fortune hides in the smallest, most ordinary places. So before you toss your change into the tip jar or ignore that penny on the ground, Take a closer look. That 1 cent could be your $5.6 million miracle. It could be the story that changes your destiny, the coin that makes you a millionaire overnight. Collectors call it luck. Experts call it rarity. But for the lucky few who find it, it's life-changing magic. The 1990 Lincoln penny proves that even the smallest things can hold unimaginable value. You just have to look closely enough to see it. Check your change. Open those old jars. Search every corner, because your millionaire penny might already be in your hands.